Hi everyone, it's Anya here, back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. And I'm back with the second video with the same materials and the same stamp sets. So we've got Flower Patch, Work of Art, the Big Shot dies to go with the Flower Patch, and this time we're also going to be using the hexagon embossing folder. So on with the card. I've got a card base which is 5.5 by 8.25, scored at 4 1/8, and that just goes like this. We're going to fold that towards the mountain, so we've got our card base in very vanilla. Then we have a mat which is 5 7/8 by 4. This one we're going to emboss, so let's put this through the Big Shot. Okay, and this time we need our sandwich like this here, but we're going to put it on tab 1 because putting it through on tab 2 would not work, because I have tried. I'm new to using the Big Shot, and I have to say the other day I just couldn't remember what to do, and I tried and it didn't go through, so very quickly you know the score, so you can't go wrong really. Right, so that's pushed through. Let's have a look at that after I take out all my things. Let's have a look at this. Woohoo! Look at that. Okay, so now we have a beautifully embossed piece of paper which we are going to put on top of our card like this. Okay, and there's just a smidgen of a border there. Okay, then I have here a strip of card which is 1 1/4 by 5.5, and I'm going to put that over there like this, and that's where I'm going to put my flowers on. Okay, now once again I've got the same flowers as before, so I've stamped the leaf in Pear Pizzazz and then stamped it again in Mossy Meadow with the detail on it, so 3 leaves. I have done these in advance because I don't want you to sit there watching me putting everything through the Big Shot. I did enjoy doing that actually. It was sort of a mass production of flowers for all these cards, so that was quite an enjoyable experience, but obviously not on video. Then I've got the second flower in So Saffron, and I've got the tiny flower in Calypso Coral. Right, but we still have to do the bigger flower, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So we have our photopolymer stamp mounted on our block. I'm going to ink it up. Just lift it up like this and make sure that the ink is nicely divided all over the stamp. Then I'm just going to put it down on the paper. I'm using my piercing mat because I find it gives me nice crisp images. Now I can see there's a little bit of a white thing there. I've got some dust on there. I should have spotted that really. But to be honest, in our card at the moment, it's not going to matter because you're not going to see it. So there we go. That's a good thing. So there's no need to redo it actually. We can just use it as it is. I'm just closing up ink pads because I know myself, and I'm very likely to be putting my fingers or the card in it actually, and we don't want that because that would ruin the card for sure. So I've got my sandwich here. I'm going to put the die round. I don't think it's that difficult to line up, so I'm just doing it like this. Then I'll pick up my sandwich and I push it through my Big Shot. There it goes. Right, here we have it. Okay, so we take this out and we've got a wonderfully cut out flower to use in our card. Okay, so now all we need to do now is stamp the sentiment, and I have got the hexagon punch, so I thought I would use it with the hexagon embossing folder, and I'm going to stamp in Wisteria Wonder So I'm using the subtle colours, I think they are, the subtles, apart from of course the Mossy Meadow, which is the ink colour. But I tried to do it, I tried to do Pear Pizzazz twice, and that doesn't work. You can't, I couldn't see the difference. Maybe I was doing it too quickly after stamping it, but I just didn't, it needed a darker colour. So we cut out this one, and we cut out this one. Right, okay. So I think now we have all our bits for our card. And we are going to start assembling it. Let's take this strip, and we are going to put some dimensionals on there, just so that it sticks out a bit. Oh. These are so sticky. Right, okay. So like I said in the previous video, I came up with quite a few ideas while I was preparing that video. This was one of them, and I have got another one up my sleeve as well, so watch out for that one later on. That will be coming out soon as well. Okay, so let's put this down like this, sort of about 3/4 of the way down. Is that straight or is that crooked? That's crooked. Oh dear. Like I said, these dimensionals are very sticky. Right, that's better. You can tell whether it's straight or not because, of course, because of the hexagons. Okay. So then we start with putting this on. I'll put a dimensional on the edge and some glue on the other side, because of course there's a difference there. So there we go. And same here. Oh, right there. This card I hadn't made before with the background, but I've made it the same way as the other one, so I should know how to put the flower together by now. Okay. Then this one goes about there. Some glue on there and a dimensional here. Right. I tried with other combinations of flowers, and to be honest, this was the one that I liked the most. I will try again, obviously, because there's loads of possible combinations. But these were the ones I stamped out, and I just happened to like this combination, and then I go for that one for a couple of cards, and then you know, later on I'll change it up or make it different or add different flowers to it. And I just took a tiny bit from the edge from the stamping dimensions and put that on there. Then we're going to need a pearl for the middle, because what else do you put in the middle of a flower? I always tend to put a pearl. Right, there we are. And now for the sentiment, I thought what I was going to do was just put this there, right, with a dimensional, and then this one here with another dimensional. And last but not least, we glue the hexagonized mat onto our card. There we go. And some of the things stick up and others don't, but I think that's quite a nice idea. And what I also do is I re-stamp the sentiment inside the card. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to make sure as well, actually, might as well, to yeah, making sure that that's stuck on properly, because of course I had to reposition it slightly. So there we go, that's that. And on the back of my cards I always stamp this one, deliciously made for you. and then the Stampin' Up name as well, because of course we made this using Stampin' Up things. So I hope you like this card. If you like this card, please also like my video maybe, and subscribe to me on YouTube. That would be a great thing if you do that for me. If you're interested in buying the supplies that I used for this stamp set, for this card, please do go to opheliacrafts@stampinup.net and you'll find all the supplies there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!